Hello there, CAC. Good to be seen again. Hope all of you are doing well. It's been a while, but here we go again. I want to share something with you on September 29th, 2022, last fall. I was sitting in a coffee shop in Oxford, England, called Love Coffee, run by some Greek people. I'd go there every morning early for coffee and to read and journal and that kind of thing. And this coffee shop was only a few blocks from where Roger Bannister, the track on which Roger Bannister ran the first sub 4-minute mile on May 6, 1954. His time was 3 minutes, 59.4 seconds. So he just barely made it, but it was kind of cool to stumble upon that track and to see where he had broken the 4-minute mile the first time for anyone. And then I also discovered that a few blocks from where I was having coffee was where C.S. Lewis would meet with his spiritual director weekly, Father Walter Adams, and they met weekly for like 12 years. And I came upon that one morning when I was just kind of walking around exploring the area. But anyway, back to September 29th, I'm sitting there drinking coffee, reading my daily text, and that day it took me to Psalm 112. And verses 3 and 4 are the verses I want to just make some comments on today. Psalm 112, even in darkness light dawns for the upright, for those who are gracious and compassionate and righteous. And then good will come to those who are generous and lend freely, who conduct their affairs with justice. These two verses struck me for the fact that light will dawn for the darkness and good will come. And the psalmist then paints a picture of the kind of people that will experience this. That people who are upright and gracious and compassionate and righteous, people who are generous, who lend freely, who conduct their affairs with justice, these kinds of people, the psalmist says, light will dawn in their darkness and good will come to them. And, it was just a reminder to me, again, like we have these reminders all throughout Scripture, but it was just a reminder to me again that the way we live our life matters, that the way we treat other people makes a difference. In these verses, we have these twin poles of, compassion and justice. Compassion and justice go together. They're not diametrically opposed. Compassionate people should be just people, and just people need to be compassionate people. And so our character matters, our conduct matters to God and to other people. And the psalmist is specifically saying, for people who live like this, when they go through dark times, when they go through difficult times, light will dawn for them and good will come to them. And then I thought, this is all in the context or in the reality of, we come to God over and over and over again, and we plead for mercy, we plead for grace, we plead for forgiveness, because we sin in our thoughts and words and deeds and things we've done and things we've left undone daily, if not multiple times a day. And so we are people whose character and conduct often fall short of what we would want them to be, and certainly of what God would want them to be. And so we are indebted to God's grace and mercy and forgiveness. So even as we strive, as the psalmist says, to be compassionate people, to be just people, to be generous people, to be upright people, even as we strive for these kinds of virtues, characteristics, Christ-likeness, we still have to live out of grace, mercy, and forgiveness. That's what I want to share with you today, sweet and short. I hope you're all doing well. Again, thanks for tuning in. And until next time, bye-bye. I love you, and God bless.